What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all already know who this is. This your boy Q the True from the Marijuana Minutes podcast. We got Jackie Bear in the building.
What's
Jackie.
up, y'all? Hey, we back.
All right. Y'all know Trap is Cap. No, I'm just playing. Trap in the building. What's happening, Trap?
What? Minute Gang in this bed. Marijuana Minute stand up.
You heard me. You heard me. Hey man, how was everybody week this week?
It was pretty good. No complaints. It was pretty good.
What about
now? Hold on.
Oh God.
Hold on. Now we gonna just speed past the whole entire weekend you had.
Yes.
Just think
like
of me as the pages in your diary.
So let's just say that those dudes were nasty, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, they mean nasty like good, y'all.
So good nasty.
They're good nasty.
Good nasty, not
like
bad
pork
nasty.
rinds.
Like it's about to get nasty. Pork rinds.
What's your favorite bag of chips?
Oh my God.
Yo, well.
And I could not get any videos though because they would have put us out.
As they should. I kind of figured that was probably gonna be a thing, but they should, because
what was it like?
Because you never know who's in there. So
give us the tea. What was it like? Give us the tea.
It was good. It was nice. I didn't get flipped upside down and turned inside out and all that stuff. But hey,
that inside out, that shit made me cringe every time you say that.
You got turned inside out?
No, I said I did not, but that's okay.
Did you
want
to?
Yes, of course. But I still enjoyed the show.
I don't know about that. I get turned inside out. Was that your first time?
The show. Yes, it was. I've never been to one, but I will be going back to one in August.
Why are you going back to
so how much? Hey, hold on,
That's
fuck
crazy.
That shit. How much a nigga got to dance for y'all nigga to throw some dollars at him? Because I mean, damn, all they doing was picking y'all up, flipping y'all up. So I can do that shit. That ain't. Come on now.
I be doing push-ups all weekend.
That's not all. That's not all they do, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wait, what else they did?
I have confidence in my upper arm strength that I can do some of the shit they was doing.
Yeah, you probably could.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I wouldn't give you no dollars, but hey,
you
females out there
dirty bitch.
Oh my God!
Fuck.
Come on, you ain't down for the squad. I would definitely make it rain on my dog. Pause.
No.
No. I don't know if I want those dollars.
No.
They're gonna be recycled dollars. Don't worry about
it. That nigga crushed my whole work dream. Like I don't even want to do that no more for a living.
I'm just gonna pick it up off the stage and throw it back at you. I ain't I'm just gonna support the brand.
You gonna fucking recycle money, my nigga?
No, it's like rain. I'm gonna make it rain. It's like precipitation. It goes up.
That's fucked up. Hey, so I did hear. I ain't gonna say no name drop, but I did hear that somebody did have a great time, even though their birthday and they got waste-faced it.
Mm-hmm. Real wasted. Real wasted. But we're not gonna say any names.
Did they pee on themselves? Because if they didn't pee on themselves according to Trap, they didn't have a good time.
No, unfortunately.
They're not a legend. If they didn't pee on themselves, then they're not a legend.
With that being said, Trap, how was your week, man?
My weekend was lit, but
any peeing on yourself?
I actually did not, and I did not get turned inside out or flipped upside down. But I did finally get those shrimp big grits from the Blue Bamboo. About time. Shout out to serial killer Sarah, my dog Austin.
Really?
Zane.
Really?
Araya.
Really?
What you mean? What you mean, really?
I think you didn't invite Jackie again.
I invite
you without me.
I invite you every time.
You went without me.
You never come every time I invite you, dog. What's up?
Okay, all you had to do was invite me. I mean, my weekend was kind of booked this time anyways. But no, you have not. You've never invited me to go there.
Did you just start bitching for no reason?
At all.
Did you literally? Like, did you literally just
I couldn't have went, but you should have invited me. What?
You
want a divorce? No, anyway.
Y'all see how he treats me. I mean, I never get an invite nowhere.
But you told him just now.
But the beach.
I was not invited to the flip upside down and turn out inside out party.
You wanted to be there?
No, but you should have invited me anyway.
It wasn't my party to invite you in the first place. But if you wanted to be there, I mean, my bad. We going again in August. You're more than welcome.
Y'all go ahead and handle that. I think I'm busy that month.
Well, I know for a fact I'm gonna have to have a meeting with my boss at work that day, so I can't make it.
You work for yourself. Is it gonna be Q sitting across with Q? So with the podcast, you're gonna be looking in the mirror. I know you want to go do some gay shit, but I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm not gonna have my white gloves.
Hey man. Man, it was an eventful week, man. I ain't do nothing last week. You know, 4th of July coming up, so just
America.
Probably go get some fireworks, pop with the kids. You know what I mean?
Blow the whole city up. I feel you,
but you know, here's the thing, right? So growing up, I don't know about y'all, but growing up, like we got fireworks, but they didn't spend a lot of money on fireworks because my mom was on a budget, and my grandma didn't really buy them because my grandma went on all that noise and shit. So
your grandma kept the fire.
Yeah, my grandma. When my grandma hear bang bang, that's typically her squeezing something like a trigger.
Right.
So that's what that shit was. But no, you heard me. But now that I kind of am older, I got the little money, you know. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go dumb out for the kids, and you know, I gotta have me a little fun too on the side, cause you know, I can't just go shoot my gun, so I can't have the fun we want to have, but the next best thing is fireworks. To me,
right? My stepdad, he worked at the fireworks place like a couple of those years, and we had pit bulls, those little firecrackers for a day. I almost blew my whole hand off one time, but you know, that's the sacrifice you got to make for this country and our independence. You feel me?
Wait. Now,
no, I don't think so.
He acting like he was in Jackie.
I served my country.
This nigga acting like he was in the war or something.
I was a nom. I was 8 years old.
Exactly.
You lost your hand in your yard, nigga. Sit down.
Boy, as soon as I would have lost a finger, I would have been on some. I would have put on some army fatigue so quick. I would have been out there getting all the monies. I would have been like, yeah, all of it. Because you know I did it because of patriarchy. Patriotism.
Oh yeah. How old are you? Oh yeah, I'm 10. I was in Vietnam. Nigga, sit your ass down.
It is 1999, little boy. You was not in no damn
What the fuck you got going on?
But back in the day, we used to my cousins and my brothers, they used to play like they used to have little Roman candle fights. You know those little tubes? And the Roman candles
the two they be shooting the little balls out.
Yeah, bro. I was like, y'all crazy. I was never on that ever.
No,
I was like,
what kind of fight?
I was always too smart for that.
Yo, they trying to set each other on fire, my nigga.
Yeah, they burned a hole through Tony's shirt so crazy. I was like, bro, what you doing? Ride around on bikes, shooting Roman candles at each other. I mean, even back then, I was 8 and Tony was 13. I was like, bro, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, bro.
Yo, they are wild. Nigga, so what happens if one of y'all motherfuckers catch on fire? Drive, stop, and roll? Are you on a bike? Nigga, you gonna be skinned up and
burnt up. Crazy,
what the fuck?
There's some wild people for out there, but one time from my hometown. It's crazy.
Yo, I can't get down with that one, bro. Y'all on your own. Them niggas probably threw firecrackers at each other too, didn't
they? Yeah, of course. I was on that, but I wasn't on the other stuff. I was like, that is pure fire. Like, what is going on? That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you ain't on that. But let me ask you a question about this, though. So if anybody been watching the news, y'all know about the building collapsing in Miami.
Prayers up for all those people.
Trap was in a burning building.
Mm-hmm.
Well, So, and y'all who, frequently watch the show and you know what I'm saying, you know what that meant and you know what that was about. Now, let me ask y'all this question though. What the fuck is you gonna do when the building collapses? Like, let me ask you this. What the fuck? This is what I imagine. When I saw the news clip, I imagine a nigga standing in their kitchen with a bowl and a box of cereal in their hand.
listening to R. Kelly. I don't see nothing wrong because I've done it.
But it was in the middle of the night, so they were probably asleep. So
I don't eat cereal in the middle of the night. Naked,
I just feel like, okay, but what happens if a nigga was up late night smoking a blunt? Can you imagine just get done smoking a fucking blunt high as shit and the fucking building falls?
I would definitely think somebody laced my weed. I was like, why the floor tilt? I gotta put this down.
More. I'm not smoking bro, I ain't smoking no more, bro.
Put some flock in my junk. Like, they don't teach you that. You gotta do the next thing that you know, because in school they taught us you gotta go find the nearest desk with a cubby in it, get your head on the floor, put your butt in the air, and pray that there's a tornado.
That was for a tornado.
You dumbass.
I mean, that's all we know. What else drills y'all know?
That stop dropping roll.
What else is there? Like, I don't know any other safety precautions.
Roll right up under a beam falling. Like, that's some dumb shit. Listen, here's my thing. Would you just get it? Like, what about the doorway? Like, would that be a good structured place to stand? Like, try to make it to the doorway?
I'm getting under the bed. But if the building fall to the side, then I'm gonna be on top of the bed if I'm under the bed. I'm getting in between the mattress and the box spring. I would get in between the mattress and the box spring, and I'm gonna hold on to the mattress for all I'm worth.
But what if a whole bunch of bricks and everything fall on top of the bed? Then what? You just gonna be pancaked in between the bed.
You got the floor above you, so that's concrete. That's.
Well, I'm not gonna be in the door frame holding on to the top and my feet pushed to either side like Spider-Man up in the car.
I'm gonna run the opposite way of the building falling. So say like, they say people were hanging like outside of their balcony. So I wonder, like, what way was the building falling? Could I have ran outside my apartment or something?
I mean, if you're up on a higher floor and you feel the ground sloping, you got to run up to run towards like up a ramp towards the window, or you might be sloping down. If the building going down that way, I'm just gonna try to get high ground, so I'll be the first one in line. I think that might be the move.
They said niggas had their arms sticking out in the wreckage.
Yes. So the people on the higher floors, they're the survivors that they're finding. But the people on the lower floors, unfortunately, they don't think, because they probably just pancake.
So is it safer to live in the higher floor of a tall building like a Star Rock?
Well, first of all, it depends. I would say it depends on how old the building is, because that building was old. So I would say if the building's older, I would want to live on a higher floor, personally. Now, after watching this, you
got to work yourself in a position where you can get the penthouse suite.
Well, you got to think about it. Like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you don't want to be all the way up when the fire's below. And if you got to go down, if you got to go down, especially in hitting it, and then also, you don't want to be down if the building's collapsing. You also don't want to be up if there's a fucking tornado.
Right. And then also, like if it was, 9/11 all over again, the people upstairs were screwed, while the people downstairs that, on the lower floors, it was easy for them to get out. So it's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. I get it. I agree.
Basement, but ain't no basements in Florida like that.
No, ain't no basement in Florida at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just don't know, man. I don't think there's nothing to do because in that situation, like I said, shit happens. It's happening so fast, And I living in Florida, we're susceptible to sinkholes, and that's always been a big fear of mine. My entire like life is, falling in a hole, bro. A hole can go down so deep, bro. And then what's at the bottom of that hole? You don't know. It could be an animal, nigga. Like it could be something, or it could just be something that could fuck you up when you land on it, like a rock or something, and you don't know how deep it is. Then how you know if a motherfucker gonna know you in the hole?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I guess it's just a gamble. But prayers up to all the people who lost their lives and who are still. I think they're still trying to find people. Last I heard, it was 9 confirmed dead, and how many missing? I forgot, but
it was definitely over 100 something.
I thought and the numbers went up. Last I had saw the new thing was 99.
I did. Yes, at first it was 99, and then it went up to over 100 something.
Yeah, I saw 99.
It was 102 survivors. How many more survivors? Did the survivors go up?
I don't know. From what I saw earlier, I was just seeing they were just like focused on rescuing. Like they were really digging, trying to find people at this point. That's what I was watching earlier this morning. So I don't know.
I just pray that I'm never in that situation, bro.
Right. Exactly.
But I will say this. Somebody gonna motherfucker pay for this shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because
they definitely.
And did you hear that now they're starting to inspect all those old buildings in Miami? Because they're like, well, we have more than just this one building that's 40 some odd years old. And this building was sinking in. And they knew
I heard that. Yeah, I heard
they
that too.
They knew that.
Like 2 centimeters a year since the 90s or something.
Right.
And and then they was like, we'll be all right. It's Miami, baby. It's lit or whatever. And then last year I heard that they said it was like pronounced to be unstable. And they still was like,
they still was letting people live in it
like
and be in it. So it's like, what's up, code enforcement? They ain't Miami ain't got no motherfucking code enforcement.
Everybody's on cocaine down there, bro. That ain't cool. That's not cool. But I want to know if they let the residents know, because if the landlord or whoever let y'all know that your building is unstable, would you continue to live there? We can all say, "Oh, of course not." Yeah, no. We can say that.
I'm gonna take him to court because he has to give me somewhere that's livable. If you rented me out an apartment and at the term of that lease, you told me this space was fucking like sound for me to be in, and then all of a sudden now in my lease you come to me and tell me I gotta move out of my apartment and because my building is fit to be uninhabitable. What the fuck?
Yeah, if they told me,
court, bro.
So we don't really know all the details with that, but
we don't know.
Yeah,
it's Miami. We don't know what's going on, but it's gonna be told. It's gonna come out.
Yeah,
and you best believe somebody's gonna be held responsible for this. They have to be, because first of all, they also said that somewhere. I cannot remember where I saw this at, but there was workers on the roof. They was getting the roof
when it went down.
Yes.
Oh my God. Imagine being on the roof and it's going down. Ain't no beds there. Ain't no door frames.
But wait, why was there workers on the roof in the middle of the night?
Because
this is just what I was hearing. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what I'm saying. They saying that there was either maybe not at the time, maybe that earlier that day. I don't know. Like I said, this is just what I had heard. I've been working. I haven't really been able to watch the news article. I'm in the news again to get more on that. But I did hear that there was workers either had been on the roof or were on the roof. But I think they had been on the roof, but that still don't have shit to do with that.
I wonder how that sounded, like hearing a building collapse. I wonder if there's footage. Like, I wonder what the noise sounded like of a whole entire high rise collapsing.
It's just probably a loud boom.
It wasn't the whole entire building, first of all. It was the back half of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, wasn't it a tower, like two of them, and one of them didn't fall?
No, I don't know if it was two, but I know the front half was perfectly fine and it's still standing. But the back half of it was collapsing.
So you do watch the news?
Yes. When it's important in events, but entertainment stuff, no, I don't follow that
stuff. Jackie, wow, Jackie,
you can be the segment. Just you can give us all the important stuff, and me and Q will talk about Tip and everybody else.
I'll try.
All right.
Speaking of Tip, hey Trap, didn't you tell me a story? Actually, I think I remember you sending me
I sent you a link.
Mm-hmm. But what? Tell the people and refresh the people on what happened.
All right. So, if anybody's been keeping track of Tip's recent turmoil, he had this sexual assault case going on with him and his wife doing just inappropriate things with women over the years, and he's trying to get Me Too'd by some lady named Sabrina something. But this story that just broke like last week was her coming back out and saying that Tip put a bag on her head. And she said she was in contact with one of his old employees as a bodyguard. Yeah, it was a bodyguard. And he said that Tip offered to pay him 25,000 to kill her. So she said that she had a conversation with him and they were laughing and like, can you believe that he tried to pay me 25,000 to kill you? And she was like, what? And then she's told the media about it. And this is just exacerbating the situation with Tip.
So Jackie, man, what you think?
No. Because first of all, I don't think he would tell his bodyguard, security, whatever, because Tip, he a gangster, he a thug. One, he would probably go way beyond just that, the bodyguard. And if he was gonna have somebody else do his dirty work for him, he would go beyond just the bodyguard.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that close to Tip. First of all, I think my boy's he way smarter than that. Right. And he way smarter than that. And I mean, they're gonna say what they want. And
if he wouldn't do that, then how would he? If you were, I mean, not you guys, we would never put a hit on anybody. But it's say you were T.I. hypothetically. How would you do it? Because maybe he trusted this guy and he was like, this guy keeps me safe. He's putting his life on the line to protect my life and my family's life and blah, blah, blah. Maybe he felt like you really could trust this guy. He was like, you know what? I got another problem.
Set up at the BET Awards by his bodyguard. I don't think he trusts him like that. I think he's smarter than that.
Right.
It's not that same bodyguard, but I think he's smarter than that.
I think so too. But he lost a big chunk of money over this girl's allegations, and he's going through a lot of stuff because of it. Might be cheaper just to have her dealt with.
Yeah, but didn't she come out and was like, oh, if all you got to do is say you're sorry and I'll drop everything. And to me, it's just like, if somebody did something wrong to me, I'm not dropping shit.
Right. Especially not over just no sorry. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, that's not good. That's just want a public apology. That's all you wanted. And you saying this man sound like you want some
clout to me.
She might do want clout.
It just seems a little weird when people ask for public apologies when people have done such harm and gruesome things that are being alleged. You know.
I'm the one that, I always believe if females say something happened to them or somebody did something to them, I'm going to believe them because, it's people out there who probably won't believe them. But you kind of, made it seem like by saying that all you want is an apology and you would drop it, you made it seem like you were just telling a lie in the first place.
What do you think, Trap?
Well, I don't think he did that, but I'm not saying 100% that he didn't, honestly, because like I said, he has motive for sure. And he did come from a lifestyle where it might not be crazy for him to deal with violence to the extreme level that, that this is on. He was in a dope gang. We all know that he's really about what he said he was about back in the day.
You don't think with age comes wisdom?
Yeah, age does come wisdom, but also now he has more to lose. He's built an empire. He's a multi-millionaire, like, and she's putting stuff like this on the line. Like so she's threatening his pockets, his children's pockets, and so there's no telling what people will do to protect what if he feel like it's a threat to his kids' well-being, to his well-being. It's like there's no telling.
If something like that was to happen to that girl, don't you think he would be the first one to be investigated?
Maybe, but he like his hands isn't on the murder weapon. He's just funding it. That's why it was a hit.
You don't think that will come back to him?
Maybe he had somebody who he really trusted to get in contact with the hitman and then kill the hitman. Like, I don't know this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in that world. I don't know how it goes, but you never know. I'm not going to put that past anybody, especially in that situation. The man, he was locked up. He had all these guns, remember? And he only did a year and a day. You get like 15 years per gun. Like, I don't know what kind of deals he cut or what in organization he's involved with. I'm not saying he's an Illuminati or nothing like that, but he might be involved in like something really high up where they have power like that. When you make that much money, when you have that much power, influence, there's like child like trafficking rings and pedophiles, all kind of dark stuff that happens the more money and power you get. So he might be tied in with people who could make this happen.
I don't think it would be him talking to his bodyguard, and the bodyguard would be the one making that happen if that was the case.
Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's too close to home.
That's why I don't think it is either. But I'm not saying that he didn't do it or he wouldn't do it, but I don't think so.
That's too close to home. I think he's smarter, way smarter than that.
Hey man, all I know is I don't think that he did something like that. I don't think he'll be on something like that. Cause come on, man, you got to think like I said, being the fact that she has publicly came out and accused him of things, if something happens to her like that, they're going to start investigating him anyways.
No face, no case.
That's not always true, and we know that. We know that's cap. People think that's just something people come up with in a thing, but what about Dana? Because Dana ain't got no face.
Who the hell is Dana?
But she done caught a lot of cases.
Who the hell is Dana?
Oh my God!
Dana ain't got no face, but she got cases.
Oh my God!
Okay, yeah, true that. DNA.
Oh my God!
I missed it. Slow as a bit. But
no, I'm laughing hard like that because was it Medea? Where I think somebody said Dana and then somebody else was like, who the hell is Dana? You I just saw that clip in my
head. Joe said Dana and then somebody was like, who the hell is Dana?
Right.
And Chuck said shit.
I remember that. I'm Joe.
No, Q was Joe by saying Dana. I think you was Medea or somebody. Was like, who the hell is Dana?
All right, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Weekly Strange Spotlight. Dave is back in action, so we sorry for it not being in every show. We working on it, man. This is a well-oiled machine. Just give us some time. Anyway, Dave, go ahead and give him that Weekly Strange Spotlight, man.
Ah, we all know what that sound means. It's time for our show's special feature, the Weekly Strange Spotlight. Hi, this is Dave, and this week we're going to talk about some of the best herb you can get with your medical marijuana license. I'm sorry I've missed a couple weeks, but I've been out doing some research and development. And this week, bringing you another extra special award winner, GG4. GG4 is another indica-leaning hybrid with some extra special properties. GG4, also known as Original Glue or Gorilla Glue, packs an especially potent punch. Its effects are euphoric and relaxing, often leaving you glued to the couch for hours. Its sticky buds are a sight to behold. Its fragrance, pungent, earthy, and a bit sour. But don't let the sourness fool you. This is guaranteed to please. Some of its ancestors are Sister Dub and Chocolate Diesel. GG4 was both a first-place winner at the Michigan and Los Angeles Cup, as well as the High Times Jamaican World Cup. GG4 is especially good for chronic pain, anxiety, or insomnia. GG4 or Gorilla Glue is no longer a secret, but you can find it at your local medical marijuana dispensary. This is Dave for Marijuana Minutes.
All right, Dave, thank you for that weekly strand. We do appreciate it. Y'all go out there and get that.
But look, check this out though. I wanna go back to Miami real quick. I want to talk about Trick Daddy. 305. Hey,
just to call him and see what he's doing. Yeah. Oh my God. You don't know that nigga. Who hate on J&B? Who hating on You don't know that nigga.
Yo, tell the people, man. Tell the people what Trick Daddy said.
All right, Trick Daddy said he don't know that nigga who can sing like Patti LaBelle. You talk about Beyonce because last week Trick was like, "Yeah, Beyonce can sing. She can perform. She's one of the top performers." He did say that. Put her up there with Mike Jackson and all that, and Prince and all that. So he gave her a credit. But his opinion is vocally, she can't touch Patti LaBelle. Some other chicks he named back in the day, and people had a lot to say about it. We've had discussions about Beyonce being at the top of the totem pole when it comes to the singing thing behind the scenes. So, what do you guys think about his take on her vocal ability, not just her performance? Jackie Bear?
I'll be honest with you.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
Jackie. Let Jackie go.
You know what? If he's bringing up the legends, I would have to somewhat agree. She is, of course, a legend in her own right, but does she have that legend voice? I don't know.
Here's the thing. Beyonce is in her lane. Beyonce has a lane. Patti LaBelle had a lane. Because you got to think.
Right.
Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Deborah Cox. Hey, Deborah Cox don't get enough love.
She really
don't.
Streets. Anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one time for Deborah.
I've been talking to Trevor behind the scenes a lot about Deborah Cox, and she got some jams out here, boy, and them vocals. Woo.
The way you walk, the way you talk. I call the bus. JTA.
Straight up.
But you're right. She does have her own lane. So I don't think you can kind of compare her to them because they're all different in their own right.
I already know what Q gonna say. This is what Q said to me behind the scenes, y'all, quote unquote. I was like, "Hey, yo, Q, I think Beyonce is the best." He cut me off in the middle of my sentence. He's like, 11 years. I should have left your ass. I was like, Q, what do you mean? I don't even know if I know you for 11 years. What did you sacrifice for me? He was like, wasted my time. I was like, you ain't waste no time. That nigga got emotional, cuz. I was like,
listen. I put this up. I pose this question always. I always ask anybody, who you think gonna win in the verses against Mary J and B? And I just gotta say that Mary J Blige, if you don't know and if you forgot The hit she got. Hey man, if you got Apple Music, tell that motherfucker to play Mary J. Blige. You tell her to play her music. I guarantee you, it's gonna remind you where she at. That's what I say. Like,
so do you mean the music songs they have out now, or like just vocally as of right now?
Verses. So that's your catalog. That's whatever you want to play, your top 20, right? Mm-hmm. So I think talking about performance, song for song, I think Mary might got that.
Maybe, but it's two different vibes.
I don't know. I think they might be in the same genre because
it's two different vibes.
Nah, they had the same Can't Get It, Crunk Up On It, Drunk Up On It, and all that stuff. They had little dance records. They had the I Got My Heart Broke 11 Years and whatever Beyonce had, Lemonade and all that other stuff.
Like yeah, they was out around the same time. I just, you know what I'm saying? They was out around the same time, so they have a lot of joints that could compare. You
Jackie
know what
Bear,
I'm saying?
You call me please for B. You in the Beehive? Just say it. Go and admit it.
No, I'm not.
I'm not. You in the Beehive, I am
a huge fan.
So you man.
But no, that's all I'm not. I'm a fan, but I'm not an obsessive fan, and that's what the Beehive is. No offense to any Beehive watch.
They might get you on that one, no Jack.
You're right.
She in the honeycomb hot up right now. But
you're right.
When Trick said,
you saying they're not bees, they ants?
Apologies.
They're all bugs. They're all pests.
No. Come on, Beyonce knows herself how her Beehive is. I've seen
listen
where she has to tell them to calm down.
Yeah, the Beehive is crazy. There are some people who are truly obsessed with Beyonce, and then it's scary to a point. So it's like it's really scary. But I live in Florida, stand your ground. Now, I live in Florida, stand your ground. Now,
that was a crazy threat. Trick should have called you.
No, you don't call me. But didn't Trick Daddy also say something, or did somebody else in the comments say something about her skin complexion being a reason why she popped over the other girls in the group of Destiny Child?
I don't know if he said that, but
yeah, I don't know about
colorism
that.
Colorism is a real thing. And I was watching this show the other day, and it was a psychology kind of podcast, and it was talking about dissociative like disorders and stuff like that. But in the midst of it, they talked about men who prefer women with lighter skin tones, and they might have like identity crisis or something like that. And that's just like preferring stuff over preferring lighter shades of skin over darker shades. We can get into that another time, but colorism is a thing, and that might have played a factor. I don't know, because I remember a couple years ago, Beyonce did they had like airbrushed her skin to make her skin tone lighter when she was on like some magazine or something, and that caused the whole uproar. Like people were talking about it on Twitter and all that. So I don't know if Trick said that, what you're talking about, but that's been a topic, like in the media.
I know I've seen it somewhere. Maybe it was in the comments or something like that. But you know, it's always been a thing, and I think it has always you know, been a problem in the industry about that. You know, although I think Kelly Rowland fired, bro.
She is. She could tell me when to go anytime, bro. She just came out with an album. Didn't y'all hear it?
No, I haven't.
Did she?
Yeah, she did not too long ago, and I did check it out.
I'll have to listen to it.
Michelle fired too, though.
I fuck with Kelly Rowland. I like her music.
Mm-hmm. But I don't remember Michelle saying about the color.
I had a crush on her.
You did?
On Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
From Destiny Child? Yeah.
I liked that Cranes in the Sky song she did. That was fire. That whole album was actually pretty lit. But I don't
Matter of fact, I like her part the most in Cater to You.
Was she talking about was she the one who said put your do-rag on? Whoever said that line, that's my boo. Put your do-rag on. I was like, this hood ass girl right here, boy. I was like, baby, go get me something out the ice cream truck. You know she gonna be running out that bathroom.
I have to listen to it now.
I gotta listen to her to see who that is. I think that is her though.
If that is her, that's my boo too. We gonna have to fight over that. She hood is all I know.
I can't remember. I haven't listened to that song in a long time. But yeah, by the way, BET performance will always be one of the best performances that has happened at the BET Awards when Destiny's Child and performed that song and pulled all of them on that stage.
Took it back.
Yes.
Damn, when how old you is? 45?
Hey man, listen. I remember watching that shit. I was jealous like a motherfucker. Nigga. What you talking about, nigga? I'm like, yo,
who got that lap dance?
I forgot.
Who was that? Was that Magic Johnson?
I think Magic Johnson was up there. Terrence Howard, I think, was up there. I can't remember who else. I think it was.
I was like, damn, baby, you should got me on that. My test clean, baby. Let me. Like, damn, but he got money.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's the bank account. That's the difference.
There you go. Okay,
money talk. You know what, you guys? So going back to what he said, you know, if you ask Beyonce who she looks up to, it is Patti LaBelle and Aretha Franklin. That's who she looks up to, you know? So
yeah, those are her, yeah.
Can't be compared because that's who gives her or has always given her inspiration.
Let's all give our, you said Mary J. Blige. That's your definitive answer. Who is better than Beyonce? My definitive answer is.
Hold on, you're saying better. Make sure we be specific. I'm saying song for song. It's vocally, dog. There's way more than just Mary J. now. Come on, all right. Come on now. We be forgetting about a lot of people.
Do it to the hive. Y'all listen to it closely. Go ahead. Keep telling about all these 10 people who better than their idol.
I ain't never said 10. I just said there are people better than her.
All right, go ahead. Drop your list.
I think Deborah Cox. I think Deborah Cox can get up there with her.
She ain't got the catalog, but I'm not gonna argue.
I'm talking about vocally though. Vocally.
I know. Yeah.
Vocally.
I know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna argue on that. So Deborah, Mary, who else?
I gotta think of some more people, man.
So that's just 2. So B is 3 for you, looking like. Jackie Bear?
I don't know, honestly.
I do know. Sade for 1. Sade again for number 2. And Alicia.
I always say that, but I don't listen to Sade.
Alicia Keys number 3 for me.
All right, so B
sorry,
is 4.
I am not a Alicia Keys fan.
Are you being disrespectful over there? Because I will walk near your house right now.
Come on now. I tell all your secrets. I am not the pages of your diary.
That's fine.
Nigga, and I'm gonna fuck up your coffee when you come to get us on next time.
Come on now.
That's fine.
You don't know my name.
Not Alicia
I'm about to do the unthinkable to Jackie right now.
You know, it's crazy because I know a lot of her music and I used to love her music, but it's like,
where's T.I.? Where's T.I.'s bodyguard?
I'm not there anymore. I really do not like her music anymore.
Jackie, I'm about to call T.I.'s bodyguard and do the unthinkable to you, so you better watch out.
Really?
Because you don't know my motherfucking name.
You guess or don't. You better go ask my
Really?
Hey, do you remember when we were younger? You were mine, no homo?
No, I don't, nigga.
Damn, cuz, you gonna let her get you like that? You on her
side. Hey man, but listen. I do think, you know, vocally though, these people do get they get overlooked. And I think that they're very funny. They're very funny. They're very fire, bro. They're very good vocal artists. And I mean, Mariah Carey was up there too, but
that's what Keisha Cake said. Keisha Cake said Mariah.
She lost it though.
Yeah, but I mean,
Mariah Carey was my favorite artist. I used to put her CDs on repeat. Like that's how much I really enjoyed it. I used to go to sleep to Mariah Carey. But like I don't know what's up with the voice. So like I mean I listen to all her old stuff. So I mean I guess in my mind she still got it. But I know she ain't.
No, she doesn't.
But shout out to Mariah because she make
all right, well,
so much money every year off that
this
Christmas
might
song.
be unpopular. I'm just gonna say this real quick. Y'all might not know them, but Alina Beres, I think, is better than B, and also Sabrina Claudio. These are newer people, but they don't have the catalog, but they're more my particular taste. What I like them more.
If they're not legends, they cannot be mentioned.
Ooh,
again, if they are not legends, they cannot be mentioned. So we can throw them out of the category altogether.
That is
sorry.
I mean, that is
she just put me directly in my place. Thank you, Jackie, for putting me exactly where I need to be.
You got
back in my place. I will have several.
I don't know. I'm like, who?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I need to go pull up another chair.
So I'm sound like a fucking owl over here.
One more seat. I need to have another seat.
Legends only, please.
Yeah, they don't have a seat at that table. You're right, Jack.
Bitch can't get past that velvet rope, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
You ain't say nobody else. Nobody even said Rihanna. Why? No, how come none of us mentioned Rihanna? Be careful. She's got a hive.
That's a name, first of all.
Cash.
No, okay. I fucks with Rihanna. I'm not gonna even lie about that, but can she be put in that category? I don't think so.
She is a certified legend.
Yes, but does she have that high voice like the rest of them? I don't think so. She does not have that range. She cannot be put in that category.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that range on Rihanna, and I love me some Rihanna. And Rihanna was my first CD I ever bought. Was a Rihanna CD, and because she was sitting half naked on the bed with on the cover, bro. Had to get it. What you talking about? I had to. The other CDs from her, bro. I'm from the hood, bootleg. You know what I mean? We don't buy CDs like that. But that was the first CD I've ever bought because I wanted the cover. Because she was naked on the cover. I had to. Facts. But yeah, I don't know if you can put her in the same range.
Who has a really, really high voice like that? But she's so underrated too, Tamia.
Who?
Oh yeah.
I know that is.
She's so underrated though.
Oh, most definitely.
People be sleeping on her music. I mean, not that she really
most definitely.
A lot of
no, you
nowadays.
You ain't got to defend that. Cause I was listening to her the other night.
Well, hey, nobody said Toni Braxton either though.
Oh,
or Brandy. Nobody said either one of those.
Who?
Wait,
Brandy.
Is Toni Braxton? I always forget. Is Toni Braxton the one that sound like she got water?
Q, you're not man enough for this conversation. You're not man enough for me. What are you thinking? You forgot my baby son.
Wait, let me ask the question.
What the fuck is going on?
Who is the one that sound like they got water in the bottom of their mouth? They sing like that.
I think that might be I don't know who that is, but I know Toni Braxton sound like a man sometimes. She be like, yeah. And that's cool.
She doesn't have that range though. She doesn't have that range.
But she put out an album last year that was fire. Like she is one of the top.
I'm not even gonna lie. Toni Braxton, yes. That's another one. I love her.
I mean, I think she the one that sounded I can't think of the song. It's in my head right now, and I cannot think of the damn song.
You know that song, Just Be a Man About It? Just be a man about it.
Monica, y'all. Monica.
Man.
No?
Nah. All right. No, I mean, no. I love Monica when she's like, When I'm With You, that album, and I Will Cross the Ocean and blah, blah. She is a legend, too. But vocally, I'm not going to put her in the same conversation as
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put her there. Sorry.
But who
Sorry,
else
Monica.
did you say though? You said somebody.
Ashanti. I said Brandy. I'm just kidding. Not Ashanti.
What?
I'm joking.
Brandy.
I
said, that nigga said Sierra. Might as well say Sierra, nigga.
I might as well. This beat is automatic.
Right.
It's not
Brandy and Sierra, that's a category all on its own, okay?
Hell, not no Sierra.
Not in that category.
Nah. Sierra's a legend, but she's not a vocal legend. She's just a performance legend.
Baby dance her ass off. Hey, I think Sierra might be able to beat Beyonce in a dance off.
Okay, that's controversial. I don't know. I can't call that one, but I don't know.
In a dance off, I think Sierra might be able to beat Beyonce in a dance off. What'd you say, Jackie? What's up? What's up?
Maybe.
No, you right. She riding for the what? You riding for the hives?
Maybe. No, I'm not. I'm just saying maybe because I can see that happening. I definitely can.
I mean, she's been a mommy. I don't know what she's been doing with her life now, so she might got to really get into shape because Beyonce is like, but a dancer, she's a dancer, so I know she probably stay in shape. Like, that's the thing that they do. She really can dance. Like, so I don't know. But
I don't know either.
But
I think that's
anyways.
That's all the legends I would put in that talk, I think. Unless I'm forgetting anybody you guys can think of.
We're probably missing somebody.
Hey man, we know we're missing somebody and we're not trying to be disrespectful because it's just so many, bro. It's so many.
Right.
It's just a lot of names to remember and it's a lot of music. Like I listen to a lot of music, so it's hard to remember artists' names and stuff like that. I got to think of the song and be like, oh, that's that person. Yeah. Then I wind up forgetting. Y'all know it's a Marijuana Minute. You know how it is. We definitely want to send our condolences to anybody in Miami, and anybody who, loved ones may be, even hurt or deceased in this disaster situation that's going on in Florida.
Present, man.
So we want to send our prayers to them. And we also want to thank everybody for joining and listening to the Marijuana Minutes podcast. Shout out to our newest member. I haven't told Trav and Jackie, I forgot to tell y'all, but New Zealand is on the map. So shout out to New Zealand, shout out to Thailand, shout out to Chile, Australia, shout out to everybody who's giving us support and listening to us. We definitely appreciate it. And we see you, we appreciate you, we love you. But it has been another Marijuana Minute. And y'all know what we always tell y'all. You roll up, listen up, stay caught up.
Gang, gang.
Period.